If you love ocean or river cruises, then you're in luck because today I'm going to show you 5 incredible Europe cruise deals happening right now by Costco Travel. From chasing the northern lights in Norway to sailing through some of Europe's most beautiful rivers and coastlines, where you're saving money through Costco member pricing and getting exclusive perks and bonuses along the way. Costco Travel has a lot of cruise deals, so I've narrowed it down to the top 5 today that I think have the best mix of itinerary, experience, and overall value. My name is Josh, and after traveling to over 60 countries, I wish I knew about Costco Travel sooner, so that's why I'm telling you now. For each one, I'll show you what's included, how the experience works, and the total price, so you can decide for yourself if it's worth booking for your next trip. We'll start with my number 5 and work our way up to my number 1 pick, one of Europe's most underrated river cruises that most people have never heard of. Now made even better with Costco Travel. You'll see what I mean at the end. Starting off with a bang at number 5 is the Norway and Northern Lights voyage with Cunard. Seeing the Northern Lights is on a lot of people's bucket lists, and this itinerary gives you the chance to experience them while also exploring some of Norway's most spectacular scenery, all at a surprisingly affordable price, since Norway is otherwise one of the most expensive countries in Europe to visit. Along the way, you'll visit colorful coastal cities like Trondheim and Ålesund, venture above the Arctic Circle to Tromsø and Narvik, and sail past dramatic fjords, rugged mountains, and breathtaking landscapes that make Norway one of the most beautiful countries in Europe. Here's the itinerary if you want to pause for a sec. This cruise also sails aboard Queen Anne, Cunard's newest ship, combining classic ocean liner elegance with a fresh, modern design. If you've ever wanted to experience the golden age of cruising with beautiful lounges, afternoon tea, and exceptional service, Cunard is one of the best cruise lines in the world for exactly that. One thing I'd also recommend to increase your chance of seeing the aurora is booking a Northern Lights chasing experience on Viator.com while you're in Tromsø. I'll link one of the highly rated Viator tours down in the description if you're interested. Now let's take a look at what Costco is including. You'll automatically get the special Costco member pricing. You'll also receive a digital Costco shop card with your booking. Pricing for this 12-night cruise starts at just $1,558 per person, including taxes and fees, making it one of the most affordable ways to experience Norway and the Northern Lights. I think this is an incredible value, especially considering you're sailing aboard Cunard's newest ship while also visiting some of the most scenic destinations in Northern Europe. Next up is one of Italy's most charming river cruises. Coming in at number 4 is Venice and the Jewels of Veneto with Uniworld River Cruises. If you've ever wanted to experience Venice and the surrounding islands in an intimate and luxurious way, this is it. Uniworld is a premier luxury boutique river cruise line where the ships are smaller, the service is exceptional, and every detail is designed to reflect the destination you're visiting. On this itinerary, your floating boutique hotel becomes your gateway to the Venetian lagoon. Instead of simply visiting Venice, you'll cruise through its historic waterways and explore colorful islands like Burano, peaceful canals, charming fishing villages like Chioggia, and hidden corners of northern Italy that most visitors never get to experience. Also, pretty much all the offshore guided excursions and tours are included in your fare already. Here's the itinerary if you want to pause for a sec. This ship, the SS La Venezia, is specifically designed to celebrate Venetian culture, with elegant interiors inspired by Murano glass, traditional Italian craftsmanship, and the timeless beauty of Venice itself. Now let's take a look at what Costco is including. This is a truly all-inclusive luxury river cruise, so your meals, unlimited drinks, specialty coffee, gratuities, Wi-Fi, and expertly guided shore excursions are all included. Costco also includes a digital Costco shop card with your booking, a €50 onboard credit per person, and executive members can earn their annual 2% reward on qualifying purchase like normal. Pricing starts at $3,149 per person for this 7-night cruise in a Riverview stateroom. I love this river cruise because it allows you to slow down, immerse yourself in the moment, and discover the quieter, more authentic side of one of the world's most iconic destinations. So, one thing I've learned after visiting over 60 countries is that the lighter and more organized I can pack, the more enjoyable my trips become. So I've been testing out Extra's new Travel Vacuum Bag Plus, and I've been really impressed. You just pack your clothes inside like normal, zip it up, and use this little rechargeable pump to compress everything down in seconds. This is so much better than packing cubes because not only does it keep everything super organized, it also compresses your clothes to save a surprising amount of space, so you can pack more into a smaller bag. I just can't stand a suitcase that's so full and disorganized that I'm digging around just to find something. Since these vacuum bags are transparent, I can actually see what's inside without unpacking everything. The other thing I've been carrying around lately is their Wallet Pro. Besides being super slim and sleek, I just love how classy this thing feels. It's handcrafted from premium Italian leather, and with the push of this button here, all of my cards fan out instantly, so grabbing the one that I need is quick and effortless. This thing holds up to 14 cards, plus cash, without it ever feeling bulky. Extra has a bunch of other great travel products on their site too, and right now they're having their 10th anniversary sale with up to 40% off site-wide. Plus, if you use my code EPIC20, you'll get an additional 20% off their current sale. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link down in the description to check everything out. Now let's jump back into the next deal. Coming in at number 3 is the Cultural Crossroads itinerary with Regent Seven Seas Cruises. If you're looking for one of the most luxurious ways to experience the Mediterranean by sea, Regent Seven Seas is a great option. This is one of the world's premier luxury cruise lines, where nearly everything is included, from gourmet dining and premium drinks to gratuities, room service, and even many of your shore excursions. Here's the itinerary if you want to pause for a moment. On the 7-night cruise, you'll sail through some of the Mediterranean's most iconic destinations, beginning in Istanbul before visiting Mykonos, Athens, Kotor, Dubrovnik, and Split, finishing near Venice. It's an incredible mix of ancient history, beautiful coastlines, charming old towns, and some of Europe's most recognizable destinations. The cruise takes place aboard Seven Seas Voyager, where every suite includes a private balcony. With a crew of nearly 450 serving a maximum of just 700 guests, the level of personalized service is exceptional, making the entire experience feel much more intimate than a typical large cruise ship. Now let's take a look at what Costco is including. In addition to Costco member pricing, you'll receive a digital Costco shop card with your booking, a $100 onboard credit per suite, and executive members receive an additional $100 onboard credit. Since Regent is already an all-inclusive cruise line, your gratuities, unlimited premium beverages, specialty restaurants, 24-hour room service, and many guided shore excursions are already included in the cruise fare. Pricing for this 7-night luxury cruise starts at $4,410 per person. If you've ever wanted to experience luxury cruising in the Mediterranean, this voyage is worth a closer look. Coming in at number 2 is Orion Holiday Markets Cruise with Uniworld River Cruises. Now, I know what you're thinking. Josh, it's July. Why are we talking about Christmas? First of all, it's never early to talk about Christmas. Second, European Christmas market river cruises are some of the most sought after sailings every year. And right now is actually the time to start planning and thinking about it if this is something you want to do. I mean, is there really a better way to experience Christmas time than a European Christmas market themed river cruise? Here's the itinerary if you want to pause for a sec. This itinerary takes you through Switzerland, France, and Germany, visiting some of Europe's most famous Christmas markets in Basel, Strasbourg, Koblenz, and Cologne. Picture medieval town squares glowing with thousands of lights, stalls, giant Christmas trees, festive music, handmade trinkets, and the smell of fresh baked goods and warm mulled wine filling the air. It's one of the most magical ways to experience Europe during the holidays. Now, let's take a look at what Costco is including. Just like the previous Uniworld cruise, this is a truly all-inclusive luxury river cruise. Your meals, unlimited wine, beers, spirits, gratuities, Wi-Fi, and expertly guided shore excursions are all included. Costco also includes a digital Costco shop card with your booking, a €50 onboard credit per person, and executive members can earn their annual 2% reward on qualifying purchases. Pricing starts at $3,899 per person for this 7-night cruise in a Riverview stateroom. You're cruising through the heart of Europe and experiencing a different festive town almost every day, all while enjoying the luxury and convenience of a boutique river cruise. Just when you thought it can't get any better, coming up next is my number one pick. Real quick, if you want to receive the latest travel deals and experiences I find each week to your email, whether it's from Costco Travel or elsewhere, sign up for my free email newsletter. The link is down in the description. Alright, coming in at number one is the Douro River Valley cruise with Uniworld River Cruises. If you've never heard of Portugal's Douro River Valley before, you're not alone. This is one of Europe's most underrated destinations for river cruising. Picture rolling hills covered in terraced vineyards, charming riverside villages, historic wineries, and breathtaking scenery around nearly every bend of the river. Here's the itinerary if you want to pause for a sec. Your journey begins in Porto, Portugal, one of Europe's most colorful and underrated cities, before sailing east through the heart of the UNESCO-listed Douro Valley to picturesque towns like Hegua, Pinhão, and Barca d'Alva. You'll even cross into Spain for a visit to the historic city of Salamanca before making your way back to Porto, experiencing some of the most spectacular scenery Portugal has to offer along the way. This cruise takes place aboard the SS São Gabriel, Uniworld's newest ship on the Douro River. Designed specifically for this region, it features beautifully appointed suites, exceptional dining inspired by local Portuguese cuisine, a butler service, and select accommodations, making the experience feel incredibly personal and luxurious. Now, let's take a look at what Costco's including. Just like the other Uniworld cruises, this is a truly all-inclusive luxury river cruise. Your meals, unlimited drinks, gratuities, Wi-Fi, and expertly guided shore excursions are all included. Costco also includes a digital Costco shop card with your booking, a €50 onboard credit per person, and executive members also earn their 2% reward. Pricing starts at $3,699 per person for this 7-night cruise in a Riverview stateroom. Which one of these travel deals interests you the most? Let me know down in the comments. Also, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to this channel for future videos just like this one. I'll see you in the next video.